founder and C.P.O of Positivity Place, Ms. Lana Kravtsova, refined my perspective on the latest economic recession, and I shall explain my refined perspective and how it directly corresponds with her genius and necessary business and my reiterated faith in the moral good of capitalism. Achievement. To what extent do businesses of any size or type equate their profits with great self and overall human achievement? Now, I will not waste more than a quick remark on general business marketing tendencies. However, with the all too unrelenting storm of twittering social media and website ads, television and radio commercials, highway billboards, etc., it seems like all anybody wants to do anymore is get everybody else's attention and sell, 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 sell. While there's no question that society has the enthusiasm to sweat while working, are they working towards money or achievement? By achievement, I mean, what are we working towards personally, socially, and even environmentally? Sure, businesses must sell as many of their services and products to as many people as possible. But what meaning fuels the desire within each involved individual to sell, provide, and succeed? If you have the good luck to work with Lana Kravtsova, you will learn how to realize and enrich every aspect of what you envision your greatest achievements to be, whether business related or more personal, and how to connect the meanings of those envisioned achievements with the fuel that drives your financial, intellectual, and personal gains. Clarity presentation. Ms. Kravtsova emphasizes the necessity of having clarity in how we present our desires to ourselves and those we present ourselves to. Though often to my chagrin, we do, by nature, tend to judge one another based on first impressions. It's a survival instinct we all cling to. How we present ourselves, our desires, as well as our thought processes and beliefs to ourselves, obviously affects how we present ourselves to one another. As a personal coach, Ms. Kravtsova addresses both self and social presentation. Again, whether for business or personal gain. I came to Ms. Kravtsova asking how could I present my philosophy and sell my books to those who on their first impression would typically not care. And what she asked me in return is a question compelling enough to ask anybody interested in business, philosophy, and living alike. And her question was, what does it offer? Enrichment would be an abstract answer, and yet who is not in pursuit of some kind of enrichment? So the better question enriching, but how? What particular benefits would I gain by prioritizing my valuable time on your philosophy, and how can you show me as quick as possible? The question is not posed for the sake of competition, but rather sharpness with which we express ourselves. For even the beauty of the most abstract and sensual poetry obscures with clarity. Although it is true that many poets do not get quite the social attention they want, perhaps many of them do not want it as bad as poets like Allen Ginsberg or Pablo Neruda, who personalize their social ideals. Personalization, personability. Just as I mentioned Ms. Kravtsova's emphasis on clarity, I shall emphasize with clarity this next point of personalization, personability, which she herself embodies. And here you shall see how I connect her business to my perspective on the economy. To ensure my confidence in her help, as well as her confidence in how she could help me, she spent a half hour without mentioning or insinuating money, and instead got as much information, both on my philosophy and how I envision presenting my philosophy. And, knowing I wasn't a genius web designer, Ms. Kravtsova strayed from her usual services, which include a personalized visualization guidance CD, as if she wasn't already more personal than all the others. And she volunteered to set up my website, my domain name, and a starter layout which I could later change to my needs. And she spent over 2 hours with me teaching me how to use nearly every single web design function my website offers. So instead of thinking with a standard business procedure philosophy, people ought to think and act personably like Ms. Lana Kravtsova, for it ensures surpassing the standard business success. It ensures meaningful achievements. In fact, humanity's greatest achievements, which not only diminishes all marketing competition, sets the pace for a new and enriching economy, but redeems our culture from a solely competitive consumer culture relying on its government for money and on its economy as culture itself, and becomes a culture that defines itself by mind, soul, and spirit. For more information on Ms. Lana Kravtsova and her coaching and services, visit her website, daringclarity.com. You can also follow her on Twitter at twitter.com/Lana Kravtsova. And you can be her friend on Facebook. Thank you for your time.